In his new book titled Getting to Resilient Mode, Group CEO of EFS Facility Services Tariq Chauhan shares practical wisdom on becoming a resilient leader. His knowledge was gained over the course of a 30-plus year business career focused on impact. And he joins us now. Thanks so much for chatting with me today. Can you share a key leadership challenge that you faced in your career and tell us how you turned it into a success?
When I talk about my career over the last 30 years, I had been in a leadership position for the last about 27 years. At very early stages of my life, I was taking a role of a CEO. And then from there, my journey of resilience started. In 2008, when the financial crisis came, I was running a plus 100 million business. I was doing reasonably well in every aspect, and then the global crisis came. So that taught me how you build resilient businesses in context too, that you may have all the resources, but you may not be in a position to manage should their external environment change. And then came the next 10 years was the COVID-19. At that time, I was having almost 18,000 people on my payrolls. I was running a global business, which is now I'm the Group CEO of EFS. We were operating in 23 countries. And with the lockdown, with 23 countries operation, with complex client needs and aspirations at that moment, there were issues regarding the security and safety of my end users as well as of my own team. And the COVID journey definitely helped me to learn the ultimate lessons that a leader should be, and that is a resilient leader.
And you have shared all of this valuable experience, all of these insights in your book, Getting to Resilient Mode. Congratulations on the book launch. Tell us about the valuable perspectives and insights for future and present leaders who are aiming to really enhance their leadership skills and what they will learn from the book.
So what I have actually, over the last 23 years, I have written over more than 1,000 articles. I've written columns, I've written analysis, I have done presentations to different global bodies. I thought during this process, there was a lot I have exchanged with people. I'm a great champion of people-first approach. In my organization, we build a people-first organization. And then I thought I should talk about leadership. I should refer to fundamental values that are critical from a people perspective in any organization, be it employees, be it leaders, or for that matter, what values you demonstrate to your clients and to your other stakeholders. Then I expanded on for the customer results, then the society results. When I talk about customer results, how do you build a resilient business and how do you build a business? In context to EFS, where I have accomplished 20% compounded annual growth over the last 14 years, having built a business from 20 million to 2 billion, I thought there has been some significant successes. And in a very humble manner, I've tried connecting things that have worked in my organization, things that have worked in my previous life, and I have also tried covering the challenges that I had and where I had some failings. How could I apply those failings to connect with people, those who always scared of failures, or they are scared of taking new challenges or risk.
In what ways would you say your book can serve as an essential resource for leaders aiming to get into leadership development initiatives?
What I'm emphasizing here, that everyone what I have learned and what I am successful can connect to these as a learning in their lives. That doesn't mean that they need to follow me. I'm an ordinary businessman who's trying to put together a global organization with my given resources. Within those resources, within those learnings, if others can connect to some of these as a reference to context, that's what I'm trying to do. My book is a reference to context. It's not a gospel for success. It is not something that I'm not a writer with a great writing skills, or I'm not somebody who's a celebrity writer. I have, with my limited vocabulary, with my limited understanding, this is the book which is written by me. And this is written over the last 25 years of my learnings.
You're very modest, and certainly there are specific takeaways and experiences that readers can expect from your book to guide them on their journey to becoming more resilient and more successful leaders.
Those who have aspirations, they will be able to revisit their inner strengths, and they can do it. If they read my book, everyone can do it. You don't need to be born with a golden spoon to be a leader, or is there not something that you need to? Yes, you need to acquire skills. You need to believe in yourself. You need to have a conviction. You need to have a relentlessness. You have to have values. But things that I have written, they're definitely very essential, and they are the basics. And many people can easily correlate to them. But I'm trying to look at those ordinary people who think that leadership is not within they leave it for as a more of a wish list, or they leave it for others to, oh, it's not for us, it's for you. Don't. Everybody can be a Barack Obama. It's a matter of how you build your conviction and how do you work through that. Yes, it needs hard work. It needs honesty. It needs a perseverance. It needs relentless action. It needs self-reflection. So I've tried covering on the fundamentals of the leadership. That's where those are the global leaders, those who have. So for me, it's more of a reference to context. My book is not a doctrine telling others what to do.
Well, I'm sure your readers will find great inspiration in getting to resilient mode. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.